What's going on, everyone? So last night, the Los Angeles Lakers took an L to the Milwaukee Bucks, and not in a good way. I mean, they got smacked, for being honest. Now, part of it is probably because I live in Wisconsin now, so my greatness and aura just rubbed off on the Milwaukee Bucks. I will take the blame for this one. But in all seriousness, it was not a good look. Luka was ridiculous, right? I mean, the dude did everything you could ask for in trying to keep them in the game offensively. Austin Reeves, he picked it up in the fourth. I've seen a lot of sentiments about like, he didn't really show up till the game was already over, which I do get. He still chipped in 28, still was good and efficient, but it would have been nice if he could have kind of picked it up a little more offensively early on. But it was everyone else, right? I just can't really blame Reeves because he did his end, right? Look, I'm first one to be critical of Austin Reeves, but I thought he did his end. And one of the things that I talked about very heavily is Reeves and Luka really need to step up, and they need to be that 1A, and then B guy and Reeves. Like, they need to be the guys that we know that they can be if we have a chance to kind of weather the storm while LeBron is out. Now, LeBron is supposedly day to day. Okay, fine. But I don't want him to feel the need or the sense of like, I got to hurry up and get back. Right? I don't want him rushing back because the Lakers can't weather the storm and they're a sinking ship. And now he comes back and Anthony Davis situation where AD rushes back and ended up getting hurt again. Like, that's the last thing I want from the Lakers. So hopefully Lakers can kind of weather the storm. Guys can pick back up. Gabe Vincent, you saw he had wide. In the first quarter alone, he had four just like wide open. Nobody around. Open threes. And he wasn't able to knock it down. Defense wasn't there. Guys couldn't hit shots, right? It was a very bad game. And, didn't help that Milwaukee was hitting everything, particularly from three-point range. They had four guys that gave you 20. All right, I believe five guys in double figures. Not great. But I even said, if I could choose, the red pill and the blue pill type thing, if I could choose Milwaukee or Denver, winning one of those games. Obviously, I want to win both, and I would have wished that we won both. But if I could choose one, I would choose Denver all day, right? Because they're in the same conference. We're fighting with them for seeding. We have the same loss column record, right? Like, we need that win more than the Milwaukee Bucks win. Would have been nice to get the Milwaukee win as well, but I can live with the Milwaukee loss if the Lakers handle business tonight against the Denver Nuggets. Question is, will they, right? Also, Denver's just owned us the last few years. It was nice that we got the commanding win against them. It wasn't like Lakers controlled that game start to finish. Luka was great. So my hope is that happens again. You do have kind of the built-in excuse, I guess, where it's just like, well, we didn't have anybody. I'd like to get this win. I just think it'd be really good for our confidence, kind of really build things. It hurts, though, because we don't have Rui, we don't have Hayes. We'll see if they come back, but chances are probably not. Obviously, having LeBron out hurts. But if you had Rui back, it's a guy that give you another 20 on any given night. But it's also his big physical interior presence, right? Like, the way that the Lakers were able to give Jokic issues in the last matchup is you have guys like LeBron, you have guys like Rui Hachimura that, yes, they give up the height, but they have the strength and physicality to match Jokic and hold their own on the interior. So the help defense, they can collapse and do all those things, right? So my hope is that JJ Redick can kind of get in his bag a little bit, particularly on the defensive side, and that coaching staff kind of figure out how to kind of at least make things difficult for Jokic. But I don't want to take this out. I don't think it's panic mode. A lot of people I see like, oh man, Lakers are cooked, they're finished. I still think Lakers will be a top 5 seed. I'm not really worried about that. Lakers did enough, in my opinion, earlier in the season to weather this time without LeBron, even if they lose a couple games. Obviously, if they go like 0-6 during this tough stretch, it's a problem, right? Like, there's no ands, ifs, buts about it. That'd not be very good at all. But if the Lakers go, 2-4 or 3-3, I said if they can go 3-3, that would be great. Just kind of, again, weather the storm a little bit. That would be fine. It'd be nice if, we could beat Denver and maybe win those other 2 back-to-backs. And then, if you lose to Denver again, or if you lose to Denver, win the next 4 stretch of back-to-backs, that'd be nice. I'd like to, at least win one in each bracket, right? So like if you could beat Denver and then maybe you beat San Antonio and then maybe you beat, Milwaukee the next time, right? And you kind of just chop it up. Like that would be great. I would love if that could be something that the Lakers do. But time will tell. Got to take it a game at a time. And you got to start with tonight, right? Milwaukee, a loss. It sucks. Lakers on a 3-game losing streak. They've lost 3 games almost every month this year. So I'm not like too concerned. They have yet to lose that 4th. Knock on wood. Hopefully tonight's the night that they don't fall into that trap and lose 4 straight. Hopefully tonight's the night where the trend stays the same and they end up pulling out that win. We need more than just Luka and Austin Reeves to show up. That's what it is, right? If Luka and Reeves are the only 2 that show up, probably not beating Denver tonight. Right? We need Gabe. We need Lynn, who he's been awful, but like we need all these guys. Whoever's playing, right? Dorian Finney-Smith needs to be better. Jared Vanderbilt, like all these guys need to be better. If they can be better and they can pick it up and we can get kind of that just group defensive effort, perfect, right? Like I like it. I wouldn't be shocked if JJ goes with like Luka. I wouldn't hate something like Luka, Reeves, Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt, and like Alex Lynn or I wouldn't even hate Jamison just for the size. Like just have the big physical center. Obviously Lynn and them, they're not going to stop Jokic, but to have that and then have Jared Vanderbilt and Dorian Finney-Smith just for the size so they can kind of trap and kind of try to contain Jokic, and then Dorian Finney-Smith and Jared Vanderbilt are good enough to kind of get out and defend and be out on the perimeter. That's kind of my hope in that regard, that those 2 can kind of, that maybe you do something like that. So look out for that kind of like starting 5. But regardless, right? Lakers, even if you lose, at least put up a fight. At least give me some effort. Like I just felt like a lot of that Milwaukee game was just lack of effort. Right? It felt like guys just didn't show up and execute to the level that we needed them to show up and execute. That was a little disappointing. My hope is that like they can kind of get back to that effort, get back to showing up to that level, to that degree. But we'll see. And we're gonna find out in a couple hours, right? Like, but yeah, if we can get this win, that'd be huge. Get this W, kind of right the ship, get the fans back in order. Because I just feel like if we lose this game, then the pendulum, I talk about the pendulum, so I think that just swings mightily another way, and we're all just like, just get the win. But anyways, always, this is a discussion, and I pass a question. You let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Think the Lakers handle business? You think that they get the win against the Denver Nuggets? Do you think that look, they're getting smacked by Denver? This is probably going to be a brutal game. I've seen people be like, Lakers are going to lose by 50. I don't know about that, but could be another blowout game. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, however you feel. Either way, down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Helps me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.